Welcome to K-Zone. Today, we will share about the how many bananas can you eat before radiation becomes deadly? Let's start. Eating bananas will not lead to death from radiation, even if consumed in extremely large quantities. Bananas are a natural source of radiation due to their potassium content, but the type of radiation they emit is not dangerous to humans in the amounts typically found in these fruits. To understand this concept fully, we'll explore the radiation in bananas, its effects, and why it's not a threat to human health. Bananas contain potassium, and a small fraction of naturally occurring potassium is in the form of potassium-40, K40. K40 is a radioactive isotope, meaning it emits radiation in the form of beta particles and gamma rays. This is what leads some to claim that bananas are radioactive. The radioactivity of bananas is measured in terms of becquerels, BQ, which indicates the number of radioactive decays per second. A typical banana contains around 15 becquerels of potassium-40. To put this into perspective, a typical human body contains about 4,000 becquerels of K40 because potassium is an essential element in our bodies. So, the radiation from bananas is minuscule compared to the naturally occurring radiation in our bodies. To understand why bananas are not a threat, we need to look at the concept of radiation exposure limits. The internationally recognized annual radiation dose limit for the general public is 1 millisievert, MSV, above background radiation. Background radiation includes natural sources like cosmic rays, radon gas, and even the potassium-40 in our bodies. Scientists have introduced the concept of the banana equivalent dose, BED, to help the public understand radiation exposure better. 1 BED is equal to the dose of radiation you receive from eating 1 banana. Given that a banana contains around 15 becquerels of K40, eating 1 banana exposes you to about 0.1 microsieverts, μSV, of radiation, which is equivalent to 0.1 MSV for every 10,000 bananas you eat. Let's calculate how many bananas you would have to eat to reach a dangerous radiation level. If the annual radiation dose limit is 1 MSV above background radiation, and eating 1 banana exposes you to 0.1 μSV, you would need to eat 10,000 bananas to receive 1 MSV of radiation. That's an impractical and virtually impossible quantity to consume in a short period. The real radiation risks come from sources such as nuclear accidents, exposure to high-dose medical radiation, and occupational exposure in certain industries. These sources can deliver radiation doses far greater than what you'd get from bananas. In summary, eating bananas, no matter how many, will not lead to death from radiation. The radiation in bananas is minimal and poses no health risks to humans. It's essential to focus on real sources of radiation exposure and follow safety guidelines in situations where radiation can be a concern. Bananas, as part of a balanced diet, provide valuable nutrients and should not be feared for their tiny radioactive content. Understanding the science behind radiation helps dispel myths and promotes a more informed perspective on this topic. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like, share and subscribe.